Between the 50s and 60s, the Venezuelan state conceived a large industrial project, the development of the national metallurgy integrated by steel and aluminum in the south of the country. The Guayana Venezuelan Corporation and its enterprises were born. In the decade of the 70s, the government made large investments, increased the capacities of the sector, and nationalized the extraction of iron. In the 90s, Sidor, the Venezuelan steelmaker, was privatized. The aluminum industry remained in the hands of the state. In the administration of President Hugo Chavez, investments were ignored and production was centralized. The Economic and Social Development Plan and the first socialist plan of the nation were implemented. The first established direct participation of communities in enterprises and the state's guiding role. The second plan brought with it a wave of expropriations of private steel companies. In 2009, the Guayana Socialist Plan emerged, which established workers' control. Qualified workers were replaced by pro-government political operators. The changes led to a sharp drop of more than 80% of production between 2007 and 2017. The Venezuelan steel industry has declined from the 4th to the 8th position in Latin America in the last 5 years. The administration and operation of the iron companies, with the exception of the CBG Ferrominera del Orinoco, was in private hands until 2007. In 2018, only one private company, the Brazilian Gerdau Shizuka, participates in the chain. In the aluminum sector, the main enterprises of the chain belonged from the beginning to the state, and the few private ones were expropriated as of 2007. By 2018, Venezuela has 10 state-owned enterprises in the metallurgical sector. Around these enterprises, there are reports of labor harassment, unjustified dismissals, and corruption, such as the one that led to the raid of Sidor and the arrest of Luis Velázquez, king of the iron bars, in 2010. The military have been in key positions of the metallurgical public enterprises. Such is the case of Sidor's board of directors since its expropriation. The situation of metallurgical enterprises is critical due to technological obsolescence, disinvestment, lack of maintenance, indebtedness with suppliers, lack of raw materials, absence of qualified personnel, electrical and gas supply failures, increase in payroll without justification, and workers' politicized control. It is urgent to free the state-owned enterprises from corruption, to guarantee their independence from political interests, to strengthen their capacities with technology, professional staff, and with transparent and efficient processes so they can properly manage the country's natural resources.